Alrighty, happy Friday, everyone. Podcast number 8. Excited to say we had a lot of subscribers, a lot of questions on our last podcast. Man, we are picking up traction. It's all because of you guys. We appreciate you guys. I'm ever so grateful. I think I speak for myself. This is Ruben.
Hector.
Ralphie.
Yvonne.
Lex.
And today we're going to change it up a little. We are going to ask each other questions, and then we're going to bring up some fun facts that a lot of people don't know about. So with that being said, the questions, well, you know what we'll do, Rafael, we'll start with you, besides the squeaky chair, and then work your way around. We'll work our way around in asking questions. But you guys have any questions or anything, any ideas also on the podcast, please feel free to message us below.
All right, so today's questions are going to be basically about experiences that we've all encountered in real estate. So for the first one, well, the question I have right now is, what is a dream home to you?
I think a dream home to me is a house that I could say I built from the ground up in a style that I wanted to, in an area that I desire, and I don't mind living the rest of my life.
And what would be a nightmare home for you?
A haunted house.
Yeah, either a haunted house, a house that's way too small and inconvenient.
Noisy neighbors. One that comes with long-term tenants, which is the ghost. So yeah, dream home. That's a dream home. For me, would probably be at retirement. You oversee a lot of nature, some green, or if it's the ocean, where you get to enjoy life, have your cup of coffee early in the morning, hear the birds chirp away, and have conversations that you even think you understand, right? And then just pretty much that would be my dream home. Whether it's a 2-bedroom, 5-bedroom, 10-bedroom, whatever it is, I just want to feel in one with nature. So that would be my dream.
I feel like mine would be something up in the hills, not too secluded, but like I don't want to be where there's major population and it's noisy.
Right.
And I do want to have like a view, like a nice view, so when you wake up, you go outside. Like
Nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
Nothing wrong with that.
Just a house that you build as a home where you feel comfortable and it's cozy enough for you to feel relaxed and enjoy every time you come home.
I like that. For me, it would be, I like that. Somewhere where I feel safe, like a safe place to be at. But I do like Ruben's response. I've always wanted a house in the mountains.
Yeah.
Just surrounded by trees, nature.
Yes, that's
I do
beautiful.
want like a pool once you go outside.
Right.
Just
Imagine-
just like
So
having
Jason-
an amazing view.
So Jason can come and start hunting.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be the
Jason-
nightmare. That would be the nightmare.
That's the
nightmare.
I like Michael Myers.
Michael Myers.
The nightmare home would probably be the one with the noisy neighbors, and that's why you want to be secluded
or
from
a serial
everyone.
killer neighbor.
Living next to a frat house
Exactly, or somewhere where you're on a corner lot and you're on a main street, and it's like, and you've heard before you bought the property, cars have hit that wall like 3 times already in the past 3 years, right?
What are the chances?
Yeah.
When I went to North Dakota, so we were walking and it was like frat row and there was just like a house, someone's house in between. I was like, oh wow,
my
that's
God.
a nightmare home.
Yeah, that's all bad.
What is the worst experience you've had going to a client's house for an appointment? It's a great question.
That is a really good question. Worst experience you had going to a client's house for an appointment? I think for me it would probably be she didn't tell me there was a dog there. And I have this thing with dogs that are bigger than 15 pounds. And so, yeah, that was really bad because when I saw it, I turned around and instead of giving it a chance to bark, I booked it. And let me tell you, it chased me really quick.
Ooh.
But some way, somehow, I got quick.
That seems to happen, right? With the fight or flight.
Yeah, it does.
You just become super fast out of nowhere.
It does.
My worst experience is one time we went to a appointment in the house, a lady, it was so dark in there. I think you remember the house. I think it was haunted. She literally did not turn the lights on and it was like 5 of us or 6 and we were sitting on the table and she had like the weirdest look. And not only that,
the LA one?
Yeah, the energy.
It's true.
Ruben actually was fainting. Like,
Yeah, I felt
literally,
weak
he
as heck,
was.
dude.
It
I was
was
like-
so creepy.
That's weird.
It was dark, and then she had a whole bunch of like, I don't know, like brujeria. I don't know, dolls, and it was just
Brujeria, aka witchcraft.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
that was the creepiest. The energy in that home was horrible.
You guys, what about Kirsten's experience? You want to talk a little bit about that one?
Oh, that
Oh, that
That
was
was insane.
That was
Okay, well, that time I didn't go with her to the appointment, which now I regret, but she was like on her way over there, and for some reason she just had a feeling that like this
Something
person
was wrong.
Yeah, there was something wrong. And so she went and she got there and she said like the apartments were like boarded. Like it was just creepy. And then like the lady came out and flagged her down, and then when she went inside her property, the door had like 8 locks.
Oh God.
And yeah, and
Serial killer status.
yeah, and that she was talking about like just like sexual things that had nothing to do with real
What the
estate.
heck?
Okay.
And that her neighbors like
All
that
want her.
they wanted her, and that they stole like all kinds of things from her.
Yeah, that was crazy because that day I was like, "What the heck's going on?" Like, the dude
I
probably
literally called
cops
the
or
cops.
yeah,
No, I
that's
did,
kind
and
of
they didn't
creepy.
do anything.
And for those of you, no matter what, even when you do open houses, always take pepper spray. You never know, man. It's good. It's crazy right now.
I was
It's crazy.
thinking about that yesterday. This guy came in. He was just talking for a while, like for like 30 minutes. He was there for like 30 minutes, and he was even like he picked up his phone call outside and came back in, and he just still kept talking. And after not long ago, I watched a movie where like this lady was having an open house.
Right.
And then it turned out like they put like the neighborhood in lockdown because they were looking for like the murderer.
Okay.
And like they just pretended to be like a buyer. Just to be able to go in the house.
So you're already grabbing your weapon.
We're just there like talking to the guy. I'm like, I don't even know this guy,
Yeah.
Usually they come in and then they leave, but
Yeah.
once he was there for a bit talking, I mean the conversation was good though. I'm like, I just met this person. I don't
Right.
know.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. There's some people that do like to talk, and then there's the ones that creep you out. But hey, you're here, so that means you made it.
Right.
Anybody else have anything to chime in on
I
that?
have a funny one.
Okay, go for it.
It's not too. It is a kind of worst experience. I was dropping off a mail for a foreclosure home, and before I knocked, I guess she didn't lock the door, and like those little like chihuahuas.
Yeah.
That they just bark and go against the screen door. Well, anyways, her chihuahua just started running down the screen door,
Okay.
goes on it, and keep in mind that the screen door does not lock, I guess, for some reason. So the chihuahua goes on it, the door opens all the way, and the girl she's in the process of changing.
Oh,
Like in the living room.
man.
I just like turned around and I was like, I didn't see anything.
Haters are like, why didn't I go door knocking with
I
you?
know.
I
One day I didn't go in, right?
I felt embarrassed. I don't know why I felt embarrassed. So she
You
felt
just-
more embarrassed.
You just-
Yeah, but it was like, oh my god.
He just turned red saying it. What is one of your funniest dreams or nightmares involving real estate? Oh my God. Dreams and nightmares ever since I started real estate. They're crazy. There's a bunch of them. I don't even know if I even remember them. Do you guys have any?
Well, first I wake up and my heart's racing
Yes.
because I always I wake up and the first thing I think about is like, oh my god, I was supposed to send this, or I have to send this. But
Yeah.
it's not really like dreams or nightmares. It's just I wake up like scared
Alert.
and like very
Mhm.
alert.
Yeah.
Concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah, concerned.
That happened to me because I didn't lock the rate, and the rates just keep plunging.
Ooh.
They keep hiking up, and the cost now is so expensive. And
I was gonna say plunging is a good
Yeah.
deal. I'll wait another date so I can plunge even more.
I mean,
Oh man, yeah. I mean, for me, it's just been that, like what Alexa said, and I mean, most of you guys probably
Yeah.
can't sleep because you're like, oh my god, did I forget this? Oh my god, did I forget that? And we
Yeah.
worry because we care. At the end of the day, nightmares that I can remember, I can't remember. Honestly, I have some weird nightmares I can't remember.
I sometimes have dreams where like I think of like what I'm gonna do in the morning. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this today in the morning. Just kind of like prospecting, or like be like, oh, I'm organize myself like this. And then I wake up before my alarm, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm doing work stuff before I'm
Right. And when you get to work, you do it right.
Yeah. I do.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we move on to question number 4.
What is the weirdest question a client has asked you during an appointment? It could be non-related or related to real estate.
I've had a couple of these.
Weirdest question. So for me, I really can't remember. I had this older lady who owned a salon, and she was like, "What are you doing later?" And I'm like, "I don't know what's up?" And then I said, "Why?" She goes, "You want to go have a drink with me?" And I said, "Oh dear, I know where this is going." I said, "I don't drink." That's where I became a hardcore religious person. I said, "I don't drink, I don't this, I don't this, I don't that, I don't that." And then you know what? That was, to me, was weird, but I knew what she wanted because she continued to call me and ask me questions. Then I had an agent too, another
Imagine.
agent that's been strange up to the date. But yeah, I won't say anything about that one. It's just yeah,
Imagine she was like, well, a drink.
right.
It doesn't have to be alcoholic.
Virgin
Juice it up is right next door.
Yeah, but that's probably the weirdest.
So it's not a question, but I went and to a client's house and I was trying to be friendly. And he was an older gentleman, and then he starts offering. He's like, "Oh, do you want some whiskey?" I was like, "No, thank you." And then he's like, "Do you mind if I drink?" I was like, "No, go ahead." And then he was just drinking, and I felt like he needed someone to talk to, like.
Probably.
30-minute led to like a 2-hour appointment, and then he started telling me, well, whenever you want to party or if you want to come and listen to music, you can come and stay here, you can stay in one of the rooms. And I was like, okay, that's my cue to leave.
Or
But I felt like he was
He just wanted a
nice,
friend.
Yeah.
but
and then he would just sleepwalk into the
awkward.
room and end up next to you.
Right? Yeah, I know how I got in here.
Imagine.
How did that happen?
I think I was at a house of an older gentleman like you, and we were just talking, and he asked me like, "Well, how do you feel about men that drive Ford trucks?" And I was just kind of thrown off because I'm like, "What does this have to do with anything we're talking about?" But yeah, so that was just probably the weirdest question that I've had because I was like,
He's just trying to tell you he's Ford tough.
right, that's what I was thinking. After that. I don't know. I never been.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that would have been awkward for me. I would have been like, "You turn."
Right.
For real.
what is the worst or funniest experience you had door knocking or cold calling?
Hector.
Yeah, so I've had a couple cold calling where I just get told off on the phone, but I feel like that happens to everybody.
Mhm.
But door knocking, this happened when I was door knocking in this, I don't want to say the city. I was with Alexis, so she knows. I was actually, we had just approached the door,
Yeah.
correct?
Well, we
And-
were just walking up and he opened
and
it
he
without us
opened
even
it,
looking.
yeah. And then he just started going off on my parents.
Yeah. He wanted to
And
fight.
yeah, basically. And then I just had to say, it's not worth it to lose a license and things like that. And we just ended up walking away. And even walking away, he still,
Kept going.
kept going, talking trash to me. So that was probably the
Sounds like
worst
a
experience.
You
chihuahua.
didn't even say a word.
I
And
didn't
he
say
just,
one
like,
word.
started going
Yeah.
off. And I
Yeah,
was like,
sometimes-
oh.
He's hating life.
Yeah,
Or he's practicing
literally.
being a chihuahua. You turn around and then do this, and
Yeah.
then he probably runs the other way. But you were the better person. So
Exactly.
I have a habit of like, I get tongue twisted when I talk. Sometimes I'm not expecting them to open.
yeah, right,
So, like,
right.
sometimes I'm ready to like, okay, like I knock.
Yeah,
And then no one comes out, and then whatever. I leave the fire there. I'm
Yeah.
just walking away. And then right when they have a habit of like just opening up and they're like, look,
yeah.
like right away, and like I get scared because I get scared fast.
Yeah,
And then
right,
from there, like I'm just like, oh, and I'm like, oh no,
Yeah, that's where he
I'm
was
like,
So I got told off. I got told off on a cold call. I never, ever cold call, and that's one of the things I don't. I've gone door knocking. I've done other things, but when I made that cold call, which is not too long ago, 2 years ago, because I saw a property that was for sale by owner, my goodness, that lady went off on me. Told me everything she needed to tell me. That's why I say where Karen could turn into a. Well, I shouldn't say the name, but anyways, she went off on me, told me everything in the bad word book, and I listened. I said, but you don't have to pay me a commission. I have the buyer will pay me. She said, oh, well, okay, well then let's work together. Let's work together. I closed
Oh my
I
God.
closed 2 deals with her on her properties, and I might have a third one because I was patient, because I was the better person. I didn't go off, and I was very patient with her. She is an older woman, so I have to understand. Sometimes, we all get a little grumpy. I know because I'm starting to get there. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways,
I've been noticing them.
no,
No,
get
no.
out of here with
Well,
that.
this one's for Jackie. We were door knocking, and we went up to a door, and there's like a little window at the top. And so like she wasn't expecting it, but I always like expect the unexpected because
Right.
you never know. So I always like prepare myself. And so like we were just talking, and then we were about to walk away, and then he like opens the thing really fast, and she like jumped back. Like she literally almost fell.
Oh my
And
god.
she was like, "Oh, hi!" And then after he was just like looking at her like, "What?" But he was nice.
Yeah.
And then there was another time when me and her were walking. I think it might have been the same day. No, it was like a week before. There was like this older gentleman, and he was just like staring at me up and down, and he was just asking me some nasty questions. And Jackie was looking at him, and she told him like something.
Told them off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some crazy people out there. Like I said, crazy. Speaking of Jackie and Kay, Jackie enjoyed Bahamas, but she's a little under the weather. And Kay has jet lag because she was out of town. Hey, that's what happens when you make money as a realtor, huh? You get to travel and everything. Ask me where I've been. Dude, I traveled really far the other day. I was from Downey to Bellflower. But anyways, okay, so those are some experiences. And everybody will experience something eventually, one day in time or whatever. But just take it easy. Don't get insulted. You know, they're probably having a bad day. It happens. Wish them a better day.
Yes,
That's all you
and
can do.
just learn. It's a
living
lesson learned. It's a
process.
living process, and at least you know how to approach them next door. Should they reply the same way,
That's true.
you know how to respond to it in a nicer or better way.
Right. Not only that, but you also have to know what's going on right now in America, not just America, the world, right? And sometimes they're scared when you're coming up to the door, so they have to give you that little hostile attitude, like, I don't know you, you don't know them, they don't know you, so they're like trying to be tough to see what you're all about. And then for all you know, they're great people. Some of the toughest people to work with for me have turned out to be the sweetest people to work with, believe it or not. So, but anyways, okay, so with the questions, we're
They're
done.
just tough. They have the guard up.
Oh, I know.
That's what I was.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You guys good with questions? Any questions before we go to fun facts and close out?
All right. Here it goes. San Francisco is a city wait, what? San Francisco is a city built on.
I see why you're confused. So San Francisco was, when it started, was a city that was built on ships. When the 1949 gold rush, they built the ships. And I mean, obviously they had the ships, but then they started building on San Francisco. So because of that typo there, I'll let you do the next one.
The smallest house in Great Britain is 72 inches across and 122 inches high.
That one shocked me. I'm like, how could that even be a house? Yeah.
A munchkin can live there. That's pretty good. I think,
Movies
yeah.
keep standing up.
I don't think Shaquille O'Neal will be able to fit through there.
Yeah, no, not even.
Not even his leg or anything.
All right.
You can stay in a lighthouse in the middle of the ocean.
And it not get wet, and it not go away with the flood, and not the ocean not take it away. I think you can be in a tsunami, and
Have you seen that one?
And that's just the way because they're built, correct?
yeah, the way they build it, it's insane, right? So open houses used to be 12 hours long back in the 70s and the 80s. So now 12 hours long. So now people do it for 2 hours, 3 hours, right?
Mhm.
And so it used to be 12 hours. I mean, that's insane.
That is a long time.
Okay, next fact. Real estate wire fraud caused losses of $213 million plus.
That's a lot.
That's
That's a
so
lot.
much
And is
money.
that like on a yearly thing or just in?
Well, if it is one guy that did all that, he would have a lot of mentions. But
Right.
it's just a lot of things going on, man. The other day, I received a PayPal email about charging $500 on a Target account.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I called the guy and I gave him the wrong invoice number just to try him out. I go, here, invoice number. Blah, blah, blah. He said, oh, okay, I see here that you have charged something in Target and this and that. And I said, oh, really? Okay. So, you know, somebody in Ohio and then I'm going to transfer you to someone. I said, okay, I gave you the wrong invoice number. How did you get that? He goes, what? I gave you the wrong invoice number. How did you get that? Are you playing with me? And then click, he hung up on me.
Well, I think they just give the same, you bought the same thing
Yeah.
for
Yeah, to
every
everybody.
person so they know
Right.
what's
And
assumed.
I just wanted to catch him. But anyways.
Do you know it's illegal to feed pigeons on the sidewalks and streets in San Francisco?
I heard about that. I don't know why, but I heard about that.
Maybe
I know,
because
I didn't know
to feed pigeons. Yeah, they probably don't want too much poop.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would think the
I know
same.
parks have it like illegal to like feed the ducks too with Brad.
Probably
Some
because
of
the
it
more you
is
feed
here
them,
in
the more
California.
you feed them, the more they poop. Don't forget,
Mhm.
and then more come in.
That's true.
That's very true.
Secret oil rigs are hidden downtown Los Angeles. One installation outside of the Grove Shopping Center has produced close to 20 million barrels of oil as of 2009.
Damn,
That's a lot.
that is a lot.
Really a lot.
I'm gonna start digging my backyard.
Oh, you imagine? It's like you were just set.
Fill up your tank.
I want to pull up the bellies.
Next fact. Did you know on an average, most people are expected to own 3 homes in their lifetime? With the average American homeowner is the age of 27.
Damn.
When was this fact made?
Recently. That
You're almost
That
there,
makes
Ralphie. You're
sense.
almost there. That's actually interesting. So Russia sold Alaska to the United States for 2 cents per acre That's 375 million acres for 126 million dollars. Wow.
Wow.
What a steal.
That's freaking awesome. Try to buy that right here in California. You'll probably get 5,000 square feet. But anyways,
Okay. A home is considered a mansion if it's at least 5,000 square feet with at least 5 to 6 bedrooms.
yeah, I thought it was 3,000. I don't know why I thought it was over 3,000, but yeah, that makes sense.
I
thought it was just
10 rooms and up.
I thought it was like
I'm
five
not
minutes.
qualified.
Yeah, 5 bedrooms and higher. That's cool.
Okay.
New York requires for their sellers to disclose that their property is haunted. Ooh.
You do not want to disclose yourself. They would end up nude.
Wires. Here in California.
No, here in California, only if someone has been killed in the past
Yeah.
Oh,
3
okay.
years. In the last 3 years.
Someone's been killed.
That's interesting.
Someone's died in the
Murdered.
property.
And died.
Oh.
Murdered is like believed all the time.
Always
Yeah.
Yeah,
disclosing.
always disclosed, but when someone dies in the property within the last 3 years.
That's interesting. I thought it would be
I
more
see me
states.
trying to fight the ghost before someone comes into an open house.
I see me as the seller in New York saying, oh, by the way, it comes with a man and a lady. They died in 1800s.
They're very friendly,
She's
though.
really nice. You know?
There was
Sometimes it's the coffee shop.
She's just, the worst that she says to you is boo.
I know. Beetlejuice.
Aw, yeah, that's a different. That's okay. Just call Ghostbusters. All right. So the
Okay.
next one.
New York requires. Oh wait, I read that one.
Hey,
I was like, it sounds familiar.
This is the Empire
Did you
State
know
Yeah.
the Empire State Building makes more money from ticket sales than rent?
That's insane.
That's
That's insane.
I
But I
know.
can see that. A lot of people
I can
going
see
in
that.
there. Wow, dude. Now that you said that, they're probably gonna
Well, yeah,
raise
because
the
the
rents.
tickets are like $80 a person. So,
It's literally 24/7.
exactly.
So I never been there. So you just go inside and check it out.
They just go all the way
To
to
the
the
Top, yeah.
Nice.
Well, I mean,
How's the view of?
All of New York.
Mhm.
you can do a video that says started from the bottom, now I'm here, and then you can just put it up there. That's insane. But yeah, that's cool. I mean, those are interesting, fun facts. I mean, I love the fact that we do our research, we look into these things, we give information. Not all the time are we going to bore you, I promise. But you know, we try our hardest to give you information, have a great time. We say, you know what, laughter is how can I say it, healthy.
Mhm.
To laugh is to live longer, to be healthy. In closing, guys, Yvonne, is there anything you want to say? Work from you to Ralphie, Hector, and this way.
Ooh. No, I'm just kidding.
That's a start. We're almost at Halloween.
Um,
Anything?
Um,
No? Cough away,
No.
Ralphie.
All right. So as of now, my thing is, what are you guys more interested in for your next podcast? Because we have a lot of informative stuff that we can provide to you guys regarding real estate, how to start real estate, what goes on in contracts,
Side hustles.
side
Mhm.
hustles. We're all open to like make a video each individually to educate you guys more. So feel free to comment anything down below, any topic that you're interested. Don't feel shy. It might not be dumb.
It might not.
Yeah.
It's not dumb.
It's not a dumb. What's the one quote that
A
you
dumb
have?
question is an unasked question.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was going for.
It might be dumb, but you're okay.
Yeah, just please engage with the videos because that way we can get ideas and we can reach back out to you guys so you guys can stay informed of everything that we do.
Shoot your email in there. We'll send you what you want. We'll also give you a phone number. I think I put that on one of the other
Mhm.
Yeah.
episodes. But always stay up, push forward. If you fall, get back up again. I've always said the strongest person is the person that gets back up and goes and tries it again. If you fail trying, it's better than failing not trying at all.
And if you're starting and you feel like quitting,
don't quit.
don't.
Yeah,
Keep
don't quit.
it up.
Just
The
call
first
them.
year is always the
Or
hardest
not.
one.
Alexis, anything you want to say other than
No.
you love life? No?
No.
Okay. So with that being said, the girls had nothing to say. The boys had everything to say. I want you guys to enjoy the podcast. Message us below. You guys have a great day, great week. Stay blessed, stay positive, and we'll see you again next week. Ruben,
Yes.
I'm out.
Hector,
Ralphie,
Yvonne.
Lex.
thank you guys.
Ciao.
you guys have a good one.
Adios.